For making bread rolls, we would need 3 cups of all-purpose flour, 2 large-sized eggs, 3 tablespoons of milk, warm milk, and 3 tablespoons of warm water, and then 1 teaspoon of salt, 2 teaspoons of dry yeast, and 1 tablespoon of granulated sugar, which is powdered sugar, and then 1 tablespoon of vegetable oil. In a large mixing bowl, add 3 tablespoons of water and 2 teaspoons of instant dry yeast. Let it sit for some time until it forms bubbles. In the meanwhile, crack open 2 eggs in the milk. This is warm whole milk. And whisk it well. After about 5 minutes, add in your egg and milk mixture to the yeast and water mixture, and then add in the oil. This is 1 tablespoon oil. Next goes in the dry ingredients, which are sugar and salt. Now whisk it well, very well. Next add in half of the all-purpose flour. Whisk it again. Make sure there are no lumps. As you can see now, there are no big lumps here. Now add in remaining half of the all-purpose flour. Mix it well again. Now it's time to get your hands dirty. Take this batter on the kitchen platform. Now knead it well for about 10 minutes. The dough should be very sticky like this. This makes your buns very soft. Knead it for about 10 minutes. After kneading for about 5 minutes, the dough looks something like this. Now you can scrape off these things by using a scraper. I don't have a scraper here, so I am using a butter knife to scrape it off. And then knead it for about 5 minutes more. Now after kneading for 10 minutes, the dough looks something like this. You can add some extra flour if you think that the dough is not manageable at all, but it's always best to avoid adding excess flour. I have greased this bowl with some vegetable oil here. Now take the dough, just roll it in the oil. Cover it with a lid and let it rest for about 1 hour. Now after resting it for about 1 hour, the dough looks something like this. It has risen very well. Now take it out on the kitchen platform. Punch down the air. Now put it back in the greased bowl. Roll it a bit in the oil. Make sure the bowl is well greased. And then let it rest for about 1 hour more by covering it with a lid. Now after another hour of resting, the dough looks something like this. It has almost risen to 3 times of its original size. Now I'll repeat step 2 again. I'll punch down all the air and let it rest again for 1 more hour. I know it's taking forever, but the end results will be worth all the efforts you put in now. Now rest it again for another hour. Now after 3rd hour of resting, the dough looks something like this. Take it out on a clean kitchen platform. Again punch down all the air in it. Now divide it into 12 equal portions. You can divide it into as many portions as you want, depending on the size you desire. I'm dividing this into 12 equal portions. Grease your hands well. Take one of the portions and fold it like this. Stretch the sides and get it to the middle of it, like you're sealing it from all the sides. And then once you're happy with the shape, roll it and then place it in a well greased baking tray. I have already rolled all the other 11 portions. Now cover it with a damp kitchen cloth and let it rest for about 1 to 1.5 hours more, so that they rise well and become very fluffy. Now after resting for about 1 hour, the buns are perfectly risen. Now place them in the oven, preheated oven at about 375 degrees Fahrenheit for about 20 to 25 minutes until they are perfectly done. That is, they are very golden brown. So the dinner rolls are now ready. They have been in oven for about 20 minutes at 375 Fahrenheit. Now just brush them up with some butter, melted butter. Now let's quickly see how they look from the inside. They are super soft and very well aerated and well baked. Do subscribe to my channel for more such interesting recipes. Thank you.